W. Smith, and I'm back with another one. Check this out. This website is called the Old Indian Photos, right? And the Orons here, the Oron coals, and the I want to get the what's the word here? The other one was the um, there's another name. Oh, the marooned haze, right? Check these people out. Check these people out. I just came across this. This is thick. This is really good. All right, check her out. All right, in India, okay? See her? Undoubtedly, she's got Negro features, right? Undoubtedly, you cannot deny it. All right. So as I'm reading here, that they also talk about in this link here, there's a mixture going on with these two tribes and people, tribal people apparently, and they can live side by side together and get along. I'm gonna show you some other stuff, but check this out, right? All right. Wow. Look at this picture here. Look at this. Sorry. Look at her. See her? Side by side. Look at this, man. And look at that. Tell me that's not some type of garment you would think of like a native. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Check that out. Right? Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this over here. Look at this. You can definitely see the mixture. I don't even know why I'm excited yet. I ain't told you why I'm excited yet. Check this out. Right? I mean, this is well documented. I mean, this thing is loaded. A lot to get into. I just came across this. I'm putting this right up, so that if somebody else wants to chomp into it, you can, because this thing is loaded. This is all about Negro Indians in India, basically, in the mixture between the two, and some that have stayed separate. And I'll show you. There's like tons of these tribes here. But what caught my eye, right, is this right here. All right, this right here, because I remember having a conversation with Arthur Scott. We were talking about the Choctaw, right? And we were discussing that, and I remember going to Wikipedia trying to see what it had to say about them, but it's not what I thought it was, right? But this is what caught my eye. It made me stop and think, hey, are these people related to the Choctaw? No, it gets better. All right. And there was another name. I seen there was a name that they called themselves down here. I haven't even read this whole thing, so I know this is terrible. But this right here. See this word? See that word? See this? We know what that is. We know there was what was it? Wichita that go by that name, right? And the Wichita call themselves the Moors, right? Now this right here, when I get through it, I'll do a better video on this. I'm just excited right now. I'm sorry, but this right here, I mean, it talks about everything: their sports, their dances, the way they embalm, their dead and stuff like that. They talk about the tigers that are nearby and everything, man. And this is, I think, was what I was looking for, because you remember in a video back, I made a comment. Well, how in the world do they produce that cartoon back in the day of what's his name there, Sambo, little Sambo and the tiger? Why didn't that offend more people if they were already under the impression they were from Africa, and stuff like that? Man, it's starting to become clear. Because I was like, to me, that says that they knew they were not from Africa, right? And I said in the video I made where I was talking about this, to me, it said to me that they knew that they came out of Asia. They came out of that region of the world, and they came into the Americas, from Asia and India. And it just made me think about the whole Joseph Smith, how he was talking to the Indians, and the Indians told him, we didn't come, the way you came in. We came from the, the West. We came from the place of the setting sun. We journeyed here. And it reminded me of Arthur when he went into his ancestry DNA types, man. And he was talking about how he's got DNA that flashes back to, this region of the world over here in the Indies. I mean, what was it? I can't think of the name of the islands. They're there near the Philippines, um, that have some of our people on there. But I was just thinking about that, and especially when I watch those sand bowls, I'm like, how in the world did our ancestors ever sit there and accept that? And why? Why are they drawing our people the way that they make fun of us in the South? That stereotypical, just goofy looking dude. You know what I'm saying, or and stuff like that. But as I'm reading this website here and I'm going through these tribes, these people are literally over here acting the way that they try to depict us in those cartoons. Like I was reading one where they said they were flat out happy, they were giddy, they were all these other things, but yet the writer of it, with his negative stereotypes and biasness, was really putting the whole thoughts in your mind that being, Negro, having the Negro lips and everything, living here in India, that you were ugly. There was a word he actually used. I had to look it up, and it meant ugly. These were the ugly Indians and stuff like that. But then he writes, they were happy, they were careless, they gave what they had, all that kind of stuff. And it reminded me of a man that was talking about Christopher Columbus, right? And when he went to the West Indies, and he met the people there, and how they didn't know anything about war like he thought they would. They weren't thinking about invading or being invaded. They were ignorant to what a gun was. We said one of them put a gun to his face and didn't even know, the dangers of what he was doing. They said that if you had anything, they shared it with Christopher Columbus, and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. So, anyways, I'm sorry about that glitch. So I want to show you that, right? So check this out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna read it, and then we'll talk about this again. But this name right here, right? Let's get into this right here. Copy. I want to get into this right here. Check this out. All right. Found it right here. It's Cherokee. Okay, it's a Cherokee town. All right. And I couldn't believe this because I was actually looking for Choctaw, but it actually came back to be Cherokee, and I was like, "Wow, that actually blew my mind." I had no idea it's in the Tennessee, North Carolina region, right? And I misspelled it because I was thinking because for the Choctaw they actually switch it. They put the A there, the O there, so it says something different. I think it was in Portuguese. It means boring or something to that effect, whatever that's worth. But yeah, no, this is Cherokee. So I'm thinking to myself, am I looking at Cherokee right here? And when it talks about the mix, am I looking at this in this mixing? You know? But like I said, I still got to get into it. I got to read it because this is really jumping the gun here. And I know it's not what we need. It's not professional or anything like that. But I was actually excited, to find that. In here, I'm going to show you what I meant. When you read the etymology of Choctaw, where was it? See here. I thought I was looking at that, right? But I'm not. They rearranged it. See, they put the A and the O and they switched it. And I thought maybe this is wordplay too, but like I said, I haven't read all this, so I'm not sure yet. All I know is, this is this right here is what I seen, and I thought, man, I got the Choctaw, but no, it's leading me back to Cherokee, apparently. So I thought that was pretty cool, right there. What was the other piece? I had another piece here. Go back to my profile here. Oh, this is the other one, right? Some of the names I was looking up, right, and it came across this. And once again, you see that blender, you see that blend, you see that mix, you see the two coming together. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look like RG3. Don't tell me that don't look like a Robert Griffin III right there. Don't tell, man, yay. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. Remember that face? Look at that. I mean, he's just lighter, it looks like, compared to him. That brother back there. Check that out. Look at that. Clear up. Come on. Right there. Don't tell me that look like no RG3. And that doe, that look at that. You definitely tell the difference. And then from what I was reading, this is a crowning ceremony right here. But yeah, check this website out. I'm gonna leave everything that I found in the description box. I'm sorry it's not well put together, but I'm just excited because, like I said, I came across that and I thought I was like onto something. Look at this dude right here. Look at him. Look at him. You can definitely tell the difference, especially dude compared to the dude behind him. You know. But from what like I said, from what I understand, this is a crowning ceremony. Look at that. Go back to RG3. Anyways, CMW Smith, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to leave everything in the description box. Please check it out. Comment. Show me what you think. If you know how we connect them to the Cherokee. They are connected to the Cherokee. Anyways, it's MW Smith, and I'm out.